It's finally time. Epic Universe, day one, my first ever visit. I've got 4 days at what looks like a beautiful park. I have a park room in the Helios Hotel, so I've already had a glimpse of what it looks like at night, sunset and sunrise. Looks absolutely fantastic. You've got Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Isle of Berk. I'm about to say Battle of the Ministry, but it's actually in the Ministry of Magic, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Celestial Park. You've got all the different areas around Celestial Park. You've got so much nice theming, even around the main part of Celestial Park. And there's just so much going on. There's so many lighting effects. It's just so much music I can hear it already play. And you've got I'm about to say a lagoon show. You've got a show at the end, which is all to do with the fountains, which with the lights that sync with it. Cannot wait to see that. Although I did kindly see it last night from my room, so had a sneak glimpse at it. But yeah, I can't wait to get in. Rides like Battle of the Ministry, Hiccups, Wing Gliders, Stardust Racers, Monsters Unchained, and overall have a fantastic first day. I know I'm not going to be too disappointed. Can't really go with high expectations after seeing mixed reviews, but from what I've seen from my room, it looks absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to get this day going. So here we are, just entered this through the security just up there, turn right, and immediately get blinded by the sun, but this is the hotel entrance. And you can't see everything, but I don't know why people are rushing behind me, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Nice winding path into the park. It's just past 8 o'clock as well. Early entries are 9. They do let everyone in before 10 o'clock, but I think you have to show some sort of identification at the portals maybe. And I know they let you queue up for a Battle of the Ministry, even before the official opening time of 10, and sometimes they'll open it before, so it's always worth it going there. Some Super Nintendo World is not my biggest priority, so yeah, the sun's very bright. Grand Helios Hotel, or Helios Grand, yeah, I cannot wait to get in. One of the many restaurants here at the park. Yeah, let's go over to Ministry of Magic, I was supposed to say. So here we are, just been let in from the Helios Hotel. It's 10 to 9 in the morning. Yeah, that was smart. And got the same problem as I walked down the entrance path. It's very sunny and sun streaks are everywhere. Most people have walked to the right, straight to Super Nintendo World. Yeah, we're going to make our way into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. And oh my god, these portals are much bigger than I thought they were going to be. In pictures they look quite large, but wow! No, it's even spinning up there. We'll look at this a bit more once I get out of the area, because I'm going to head straight to the rides. That's going to be the platinum today. I'm just going to go around and do all the rides, not as quick as possible, but I'm going to focus on that. And they hear the music in the background. Jesus, look at this, all the... Yeah, I'm just going to go and queue up for the Battle of the Ministry first and focus on getting on there, because sometimes they do open it early. They've let this hotel get us in about 15 minutes before the rest of the early entry guests. Oh, just look at this. Obviously this is set to 1920s Paris. Fantastic Beasts films. I've never watched them really, so... Yeah, we've got to wait a bit more here, but that's alright. It's 10 to 9, you've got plenty of time to get on Battle of the Ministry. If they do open it early, it would be some of the first on. So yeah, really looking forward to this. Look at all the detail on the bag there. Ah, big golden eagle at the top. The architecture, I've seen pictures, but not too much to spoil it. Ah. See the sunshine on top of the building, it's such a good effect. And you've got the Cirque Arcanus down there, it's the show in the area. Yeah, I can't get over how good this looks. Hey guys, off the sidewalk, that's right. Here we go, 9 AM, we've just been told we've got to walk behind the team members. It's a pretty good way of doing it, instead of rushing in. I quite like that. Everyone's well behaved so far. Yeah, the crowd's built up a little bit, but we should be on the ride once it opens quite quick, so yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. Try not to trip over everybody. Yeah, just look at it. Yeah, like I said, we'll focus on it a bit more once we get off the ride. Oh, we're being funneled down here. This is obviously an opening day, opening thing. Ah, getting crashed already. Why? Why do people do that? I just don't understand. People need to stop pushing each other. Here we go. Yeah, show a bit more once we get inside. I cannot wait to go through the metro flow. I knew about this before, and it takes us to the British Ministry, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see the effect. I have seen it on videos, on Instagram clips, it has been spoiled a little bit, but I kind of knew that was the thing, the attraction. It transports you into the queue line, into the main show building. I think there's 3 different queue lines. You've got Express, Single Rider and the main show. I think you have separate Metro Flows for it. That's what I think it is anyway. Here we are, the Metro Flow, the entrance to Battle of the Ministry. So here we are. Oh, we can do the Ministry viewing in the Single Rider, so you can just go into the queue area, just have a look around the building. But we're going to go down the attraction entrance. Oh wow. Oh wow. I've not seen this part of the queue. Oh, look at this. Look at the effect down the edge. It's not just printed on, it's actually physical. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm at loss for words, so if I'm silent for any period of time, you know what I... Oh, the lights. Oh, wow. You see it? Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. It's the queue line I'm looking forward to the most. I know the ride system is sort of like Spider-Man and Transformers, but a bit more modern. So yeah, the initial rush. But the nice lady who works at the park, who is holding this at the Helios Hotel, said it's supposed to be quite quiet today, so... Oh, I bet a lot of people are wearing this in the previews. Oh, I see the green effect again. Oh, here we are. So you must do like small groups. I don't think they send everyone through. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, look at this. Oh my. Oh, you even got the mist on the floor. We didn't get the full effect, but it's alright, I saw it. Oh my God. Holy seaward. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're bringing it out.
Jeez, just look at the effects. I'm in awe. Oh my. I've seen the pictures, it doesn't do it justice. It really does not. Oh my, I wonder what those are. There's some other Metro Flows on that side. I wonder what they are. Are they the exit? I love how they make these like someone's living in them, or they're being used. All the different props, all the little details. They didn't have to do that, but because it's a really thematic experience, they've done it, and Universal have done a fantastic job at that. You even got the fans in there. Look at the effects on the wall. There's an effect on the wall down there. I can't get any closer. Some sort of sparkle effect. Yeah, I love the gold statues, even up here. I can't get around detail that is as well. That's just absolutely fantastic. I think that's the Single Rider queue there. Oh my. So the bank teller windows, I'm going to be talking like a novice. See, they make it look like they're being used. I absolutely love the details. You've got the envelope, so you've got everything in there. I wish I could spend a bit longer looking at them. Yeah, it's fantastic. Even the feathers here, like I think they're called quills. Oh, look at that effect. There's so many different effects like in there, they're actually moving. Oh, I just want to spend so much time in the queue. And now he transitioned to the green and black floor ring. This is really good. Some more posters. Oh look! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, this is what a cool effect. Look at this. Little broom and dustpan and broom. Look at that, they all move. That's so cool.
So few visitors down in all headquarters. Where are my banners?
Oh my, this cute is special.
Not an easy task. cooks and grills and doilies.
Look at the effects, look. Look at that. So many good effects in here. Oh, that's so cool. Such a long queue line, they weren't wrong. Wow. I love the different colours. It's so atmospheric, and it opened at 10 o'clock. It didn't open early, so it's only been a few minutes past 10. There is some stairs as well. I wasn't sure they had these, but there's definitely a smell pot in here. Try not to trip over the stairs.
Right done.
Well, that was absolutely phenomenal. You saw the queue line. I was absolutely flabbergasted at how great the queue line is. I've heard good things about that. Firstly, you go through the Metro system after all the Cowpan. Luckily, I didn't have to wait in there, but yeah, it's just, look at the pool behind me. I'm trying to get a good spot for it, but yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Going through the Metro, the effects were a bit on and off really, so I didn't get a proper walk through the Metro Flow with the green effect, but I still saw it without walking through it at the same time. So yeah, that was absolutely fantastic still. Then you walk into the main show building with the rest of the queue line, a bit of Cowpan here and there, but you've got lots to look at. It's fantastic. I love the black flooring. I love the sky. Once you get to the circle part of the show building, sorry, it's very technical, isn't it, from me, but you get to that bit, you see the sky above you. Got Dolores, I think her name is Dolores Umbridge, like one of the main focal point of this ride. And you've got lots of other different parts of the queue line. I've shown you in the video, but I want to talk about the ride because it starts off quite slow with like 2 or 3 screen parts to the ride, 3 screen elements, and it gets into more physical sets. And what I really like is the Death Eaters, and I like the elevator bit. Sound technical, I get it, but when you're in the elevator and it bumps up and down, and you see like the virtual version with Harry and Hermione and Ron in it, where you've got Death Eaters in there as well, and you've got physical Death Eater props. I'm not going in any particular order here for the ride, but I love the Death Eater animatronics, the Dolores Umbridge animatronic. You have like a little coring when they insert to life. Azkaban, that's all very nice. They're not as detailed as I'd like them to be, but they're still very lifelike. And yeah, I just wish I didn't rely on screens so much. There is a mixture in there, a big mixture there. There's definitely lots of props, but it's definitely a third of the way into the ride where it really gets going. You've got like a part, I'm not sure what it's to do with the storyline, but you've got loads of cogs. And I think some are physical, a lot of them are, but I like the transitions as well. Like you go from a screen-based part of the ride to like the physical sets, and it just works, doesn't it? But I've heard mixed opinions on that ride, but I'm absolutely in love with that already after one ride. I can see why it gets a long queue. It's definitely a full package experience and definitely way more advanced than something like Spider-Man, because you can see it just at the end of the ride how the ride system works, and it's definitely much more advanced. They're bumped up and down to the side more. I love how you go with the elevator, the virtual elevators as well, you're in sync with it, and I love the music as well. It's overall a top ride, definitely world class. I'm one of those people that loves it. You can hear the atmospheric music kind of in the background. It just adds to the atmosphere. And I'm walking straight over to Stardust Racers. I told you it'd be action-packed, getting to each ride, one after the other. Just listen to it. Got the speakers there. Yeah, maybe I have time to go through the areas a bit more in detail. I just want to make sure I get all the rides done at least once on my first day. Knowing it's not going to be as busy as midweek, I need to get that done. But I'd love to spend more time in the Wizarding World there. Well, you had a brief look, but here we are. Oh, look at this. There it goes. I saw this operating at night and it just looks absolutely amazing. I'll try and get a couple of off-road shots, but it's very limited where you can get those. So let's make our way into Stardust Racers. And also, I'm not sure how you pick your side. I don't know if you're allowed to. I'm going to go down the main queue for at least once for every ride. It's only on 15 minutes and it's 10:30, so I'll take that. So everyone goes to Super Nintendo World. And Battle of the Ministry. And there's the lockers. I wonder if you scan your pass. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Attention travelers, for your safety and the safety of those around you, shoes must
And I think they have got some extended queue right down there that are quite similar to these.
Slide through or sit on top any of the queue railings. Once again, for your safety and safety of those around you, please do not go over, under, slide through, or sit on top any of our queue railings. Thank you.
Well, that was absolutely phenomenal. Just like Battle of the Ministry. Two great rides to start at. I can't believe they're so close to each other as well. But the queue line is nothing special on this. It's got a very industrial feeling, even though it's like themed to space. Hence the name Stardust Racers. But I've got the sun in my eyes at the moment, so you have to excuse that. But yeah, the ride itself, which is the main focus, not the queue line, are the elements I really like. Are the two airtime hills, of course, like the first major element after the first launch. But also the celestial spin, how close you get to the train, how it twists over you, I think that's what happens. And how you get so close to each other on the outer part of the ride, like as you go further outfield. Like, it's just so good. How the first launch is like inside, like under the station. And then it's a little kick, then a massive kick into the first airtime hill. You get so close to people, you can like wave at them, talk to each other. Absolutely fantastic. Then that celestial spin, I'm not sure, is it before the second launch or after? My head already is gone, but yeah, fantastic. I wish I could get some more off-ride shots from a bit closer from in the queue line, but yeah, and I've seen people take pictures and videos on the exit, but I didn't really want to go back up the exit and get in trouble. So yeah, fantastic ride. See it going behind me. I think it's on a 4-train service on each side. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. The trains, I love the front of the trains too. It's amazing. It's just a shame about the edge of the area, the perimeter. You can see that there's going to be some construction going on as well in the future. You can see it over to the Wizarding World as well. But overall, an absolutely incredible ride. One of my best favourite in the world. One of my favourite ever coaster elements, the Celestial Spin. And here we are at How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. I love how each portal is so unique. They've all got their messages right on there. I'm just trying to get through the attractions first. I'll have time later on to get immersed in all the little details. We've also got 3 other days, so here we are. Oh, look at this. So I haven't watched the movie, so I wouldn't really know what any of this means. I just appreciate being in the moment. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is one of the most anticipated lands of this park. Oh, this is crazy. It's a lot more open than the Wizarding World. I kind of expected that. Look at these massive statues. I remember seeing these being built. We're going to make our way down to the left to Hiccup's Wing Gliders in a second. We have got a fighter drill over here. I think Dragon Racers over there, so look at this. It's absolutely stunning. But look at the water, how clean the water is. But always with water there, you can see all the coins in there. I remember this was all dirt. It's just absolutely incredible. Already it's one of the best theme parks in the world. I've stepped foot in, well, 3 official lines technically with Stardust Racers, but after Wizarding World, yeah, this is definitely my favourite so far, after the few minutes I've been in here. I know you can't really get an opinion really after a few minutes, but I'm going to go and have a look at this track over here. Because look at the view you get from the track. Love a good S-bend. S-bend is one of my favourite elements on the coaster. Yes, this is a family coaster, but it looks pretty epic from what I've seen. I think that's is that the Viking play area? I'm not entirely sure what that is. I knew they had a play area, but I thought it was over there. So I might be wrong. I'm learning as I go. And I know they got the entrainable dragon to the right where I went. That's right down the same area. Right down there. There's the fire grill. I think it's the split fire grill. There's many restaurants and quick services here. Yeah, I think that is the one that player is. I thought there was only one though. But yeah.
Wait for Mel.
It looks like Dragon Racers has only got one going. They have got two. You can see one there and another one. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe there's something wrong with the other rides, aren't they? They're technically two rides, aren't they? So, and there's a delay at the moment, so I'll wait a few minutes and see what happens. I think that's why the queue for Dragon is 60 minutes. And here we are. I waited about 5 minutes, and what happens? It opens. So I'm actually not sure that opened at all on time, and maybe this is the first time it's run into it. I'm not entirely sure, but oh, lovely smell! Such a lovely smell. It smells of wood. Yes, I get it. It is wood. It just smells really nice.
Standby's on your right.
Yeah, you got the express on the left. We're going to go down the standby. 20-minute wait. I kind of expected up to about 30 minutes. So I see some cow pen down there though. So yeah, this one's a lot of it's outdoors as well. So and it looks like you have got lockers, but it didn't say anywhere online that it's mandatory, which sounds kind of strange, seeing as it's a coaster. I may be totally wrong. And this is what I love. They do have water fountains everywhere. And you can, I think they got Coke Freestyle too, which is really useful. They do fresh water out there. I find it's better to get water out of those machines because they're normally filtered. So, Dragon Races, they have got both running. Yeah, I've probably just go on it, not just fit in and just let the ride go in its own motion. Oh, look at this dragon.
Listen up, Vikings. Fill in all unavailable space.
So you see what I mean about water fountains? Very important in the Florida Heat, they're everywhere. Yeah, it's a shame on the other side of Stardust, and I presume on this ride as well, you're going to be able to see the exterior, but it is a new park, I'm being nitpicky, but you have to be honest, don't you? I'm presuming there are a lot of the letters behind it here. That is such a fun ride. It's way more fun than I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to glide through the layout, be nice and smooth. Yes, it does that, but I mentioned my favourite element on the coaster being the celestial spin, but I do love a good S-bend. There's quite a lot of those. Not really any air time, it's just all about gliding around the layout. The launch is, you've got a backward launch as well, but like you go up a little hill, then you go back down. Then the launches aren't that forceful, but they are punchy. They're punchy enough to class it as a thrill coaster, I think. Some may class it as a family coaster, but I think it's for the whole family. Thrill seekers, anyone who likes roller coasters. But the one thing I'm not a massive fan of is the queue line. It's not good at all. You have got a few things in there, a few theming elements, like got some rocks there with some inscriptions, it looks like a few boards here and there dotted around the queue line. But it's now got an 85-minute queue. I waited about an hour. Yeah, but after the few S-bends, I forgot to talk about the coaster experience itself. After the first few turns out of the station, dual loading station by the way, it does those turns and you got like a little scene, like with Toothless, you got some wings, some motorised wings either side of the track, and then you launch past Toothless up a hill and do loads of bends and stuff over the water by the two statues I showed you earlier, then under the bridge you walk on across into the land. And there's lots of good stuff on there, but it's a shame you can see outside the area as well. Yes, it's a new park, but I'm always going to point it out, I'm not going to lie. But it's a really solid ride. Actually, it's more than solid, it's a fantastic ride. Just a shame about the queue line. I love the interaction of this ride. Trains coming around again, and the operations are also fantastic. I absolutely love that part. I was talking about going over the water there. I know I'm not that coherent today because I'm very excited. I already struggle to get my words out of the best of times, so yeah, there's obviously parts of that ride I didn't mention. I only mentioned my favourite bits, the bits that stood out. Yeah, the interaction, the immersion, it's definitely more wide open than around, by Battle and Miniature in the Wizarding World around that area, but yeah, you've got plenty of opportunities to get off-road shots. Yeah, I think I'm not actually going to do Dragon Racers. I was planning on doing it, but wasn't expecting the 60-minute queue for wing gliders. So we're going to make our way, well, maybe have a short break, then make our way over to Dark Universe, get a few pictures along the way, and yeah, I'm now making my way over to Dark Universe, and that means I've got to walk through Celestial Park, because it's the furthest walk I've had to do between lands so far. Constellation Carousel, there's the pesky Sunstreaks as well. Yeah, Stardust Racers and Isle of Berk are quite close together, so that's pretty good. Same with Ministry of Magic over there, right on there. Then you've got the Helios Hotel here. Yeah, this is where the fountain show is. Tonight at 10 o'clock. The Cosmos Fountain Show, I think that's the official name. Yeah, it's like this all day, then you get the massive show, all the lights around here, everything. Literally every light you see around the park, even if by Stardust Racers, it's all synced up to music. So look at this. And the good thing about Dark Universe, if I start there tomorrow, and because it's part of early entry, it's not that far from my hotel, so it's the same with Ministry of Magic over there, the Wizarding World. Very close to where they let you in, where they hold you before they let you into the area. You've got plenty of places to eat. You've got Frosty Moon over there, get your ice cream. You have got Pizza Moon, but I can't really remember where that was. I've heard there's some meals in there that are quite big for one person, and I don't eat much to start with, so probably going to eat like something small here and there. No major meal. I'll just get something back at the hotel, because I'm working on adrenaline and excitement. I tend to forget to eat, and I don't really want to eat. My most anticipated area, Dark Universe. The reason I didn't come here first is because Battle of the Ministry would have got a long queue, so made sure to get that in. But yeah, once I've got some pictures, I'll walk into the area. But yeah, this portal's my favourite by far. I just love the dark theme. The others I've walked through so far, well, the only two that I've walked through so far are absolutely amazing. The theming's great. I love the atmosphere and the audio. But if you listen, the audio, I don't know if you can pick that up through the mic, but the audio is absolutely amazing. That is so atmospheric. Just walking through there, you got that screen as well, this same sort of style as the Isle of Berk one, but obviously a bit different. But yeah, let's walk through and see what it's all about. Oh my god. That music, I'm sorry, but that music is absolutely incredible. And I love how it's a bit more intimate than the Isle of Berk is. I love the dark theme. Don't get me wrong, a nice and happy, bright theme is nice to have in a theme park. But it's just something about something spooky, isn't it? That people love. Even got some smoke effects down here. See the little smoke effects down there? The speakers are hidden in the grass. You've got like the gravestones, you've got all sorts. And I love how inconsistent the rockwork is. Sorry, I probably didn't focus there, but it's not like perfect bricks. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Little props here. Don't know if they class that as a prop, but there's a bit of theming. And I love this skeleton here. That sunstreak, that's really doing my head in. Walking into the area, that's all you can get in the shop, but look at this. Yeah, it's a little bit of a winding path. You could go and sit down there. Yeah, it's got that smoke effect again. That's everywhere. See, right in the middle of the shop again. Oh my god, Frankenstein's Manor. Oh, I've just seen it. You've got Prestorius. I know you can meet the characters around this bit here I'm in now. I'm not exactly sure where exactly it is, but it's in this bit here. So, the steakhouse. I haven't had a look at the menus, but I'm a bit of a fussy eater, so, but this building here is a prime example of what a theme park should be. Universal Monsters. I just prefer this theming. Look at the rockwork. Is that real rockwork? I presume it is, because it's Universal, their standards are so high, but just look. I find it really hard to convey emotion on camera. I'm not that natural at it, so if it sounds forced, I understand that. So when I listen to it back, it does sound a bit forced, but I'm genuinely loving my time here so far. And I can smell food as well. Curse of the Werewolf down there. That's actually got a longer queue than Monsters Unchained. Because Monsters Unchained has got a really good ride system. It's similar to Forbidden Journey, but more advanced than the stroller parking, even the stroller parking side. This is very menial, very stupid to say, but even that's themed. Yes, I look forward to this one. I do love the ride system. It does make people sick. When people ride Forbidden Journey, they're not a massive fan of it if they've got really bad motion sickness, but you can see at the top there, see the effects and the audio syncing together. It's just, look at in the windows as well. Oh, this is just crazy. I'm going to say it, that's the best theme park building ever. There we go, I've said it. You know, I've been to Disney City, I've been to all the other Disney parks. Yeah, it is winding up a bit here, which is alright. My voice just squeaked there. Yeah, let's go. It's only a 25-minute wait for Monsters Unchained. Yeah, a lot of people are going down. Yeah, a lot of people are going down the Express. It's very, I don't think it's sold out, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get a few pictures before I go down the queue line anymore, before I forget.
Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a Catacombs Navigation Unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steers, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Bravo. Don't do it, that. This is just the emergency function. According to plan. Recall you've done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing, better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowled the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy your weapon.
These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so after one ride, Monsters Unchained is my favourite ever dark ride. That's all it took. The queue line, the ride itself, the best dark ride ever, in my opinion. I've done some great dark rides. The first ride I did today was Battle of the Ministry, and that was incredible. But this one's even better. There's just so much going for it. The queue line with like the you know that little room. You got the stairs either side with like the statues. You got the blue lighting effect for the electricity wires. I love the like all the details on the wall. I like that. I like that projector scene room as well, where you got like the projector equipment. And then it's like timed with all the lights. I think they're like wires. I'm not sure what kind of wires they are, but I'm butchering the names and details, etc. But I'm just so happy after that ride. It's just outstanding. I'm trying not to use the same word, but it's kind of difficult. With that ride, it's got the loading bay. It's quite nice actually. It's not just a straight line like Forbidden Journey. This one's reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of? It's a rapid ride where you load and then you just go around like a half circle, and once you get to the end it jumps it up, and then it's just sort of like Forbidden Journey but a lot more movement. You can see the actual arms as well. I think it's the Kuka ride system, robotic arms, but I think that actually works, and I think they did that on purpose to fit in with the theme as well, and I kind of don't mind seeing the ride mechanisms in this ride because it just works with the theme. Loads of physical set pieces, loads of screens, animatronics. Victoria's very heavily involved. I think it's all about her anyway and her experiments. You have got that guy with the glasses. I'm not really sure what his name is, but then you got Frankenstein, you got all sorts, you got Dracula with all the, like, you got the bats, I can't remember, there's some sort of effect where they take over somebody and it all goes red. But yeah, you're on your back loads of times, and we did get actually stopped for about 2 minutes in there, but it restarted pretty quickly. It's a capacity monster, and it probably waited about 10-15 minutes. I'd have to look at my clock to be honest, so yeah, absolutely incredible. The best use of screens, physical set pieces, the queue line, everything. The best dark ride in the world, Monsters Unchained. I cannot wait to get a night ride on this. And I say night ride, yes, because the area around it is going to look fantastic. Yeah, the ride system is indoors obviously, but I could do that over and over again and never get bored. But maybe the ride system itself could stop me because of the movement, but I didn't feel that bad after getting off that. Yeah, this area is going to look amazing at night. There's just so many good parts of this park. Do I say what my favourite is already at this time of day on my first day? Do I see all the areas at night, then give it a good judgment then? I'm not sure. I also want to do Curse of the Werewolf. I think it was on a 50-minute queue the last time I checked, but it has got a single rider as well. But yeah, the animatronic use on it are amazing. You've got 2 pre-shows, they were working. They haven't been working in the past actually, but I've seen on social media, but we did get both of them, the one with Victoria and Frankenstein. And you got Dracula on the screens, all the lighting effects, just everything just works. And I love the manner as well. Now I'm going to give that some Singerada rides during the week. You saw it on the queue line. There is a bit more that you missed out on, but it's alright. I have to use the locker on this. I don't really want to get stuff dropping out of my pocket. It's got those photo identification. Take a picture of your face, sorry. Then it remembers it. Yeah. Kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that at a park before. Yeah, look at that. Damn sunstreak. Oh wow. I've caught it just in time. Burning Blade Tavern. not far from Monsters Unchained. Look at that effect. They'd be better at night. I think I remember the team members and it's a certain number of ticks or something like that. You probably can't see much through the sunlight, but yeah, music. Yeah, fantastic. We'll make sure to get another look at that layer on the Burning Blade Tavern because that fire effect to be better at night. But yeah, I'm hoping Curse is under 45 minutes, Curse of the Werewolf. And I also forgot, I can't remember if I mentioned a number of werewolves in Monsters Unchained. A lot of animatronics, there's some digital versions on the screens as well. It's just a combination of how everything works together. Not one thing overpowers the next. Yeah, I think, is that Curse of the Werewolf there? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Just pulling the camera around, having a look at the theming, taking in the atmosphere. Yeah. I'm not sure if I went down Single Rider if there'd be anything I missed, and it looks like it's closed, I'm not entirely sure. But I say that, I still hear people screaming, so... Yeah. Actually, I'm actually not sure if that is a queue line for it. So I'm learning as I go. You don't want to ruin it too much, do you, once you come to a park? You don't want to know everything. And one thing I had a big worry about is all this here. When I was seeing the construction pictures of the netting around it, it kind of ruined it, but I didn't think it looks that bad in that spot. Yeah, those sun streaks, just stop it. That's a downside of having a sunny day, is those sun streaks ruining images. We've got lots of shops that I've not shown today. I'll try my best in future vlogs, but it's just all about the rides today. And the reason I'm walking away is because they got this thing right that blocked it off. Yeah, that is not good. I'll be doing that later on. I was gonna, on my plan, I was supposed to do that now. Yeah, we'll get out of this area. I've got plenty of other stuff to do, like Super Nintendo World. Also got to look around Celestial Park, have a look at the Kronos Tower, see the Helios Hotel there. Oh, you could take your service animals down there, I think. Nice little touch the park did there. It's pretty nice. And yeah, let's go and explore the rest of the park. It's important to have a few breaks during the day. You don't have to spend too long on the break, but it's just nice to just relax a bit, have a drink of water, have something to eat. I've made the mistake of not eating today so far, and it's about 2:30, approaching 20 to 3. So I haven't done Dragons Racers and I haven't done Fire Drill and Curse of the Werewolf, which I was hoping to do by now, but I'm just taking a stroll around Celestial Park. You have got some entertainment up there. That's really good. I've just walked past the Oak Tavern, I think that's the name of it. And you got Pizza Moon up here. It's just a queue to get in. I'm on my own, I get really nervous and anxious. It's only 10 minutes. I may have to give a Construction Carousel a go after I've had a look at what you see over here. Super Nintendo World. And I think though, Minecart Madness was on, I think, 2 hours and 15 minutes last time I checked. And Yoshi's wasn't even open, so... Yeah, I do love the theming of Pizza Moon. All the branding's just fantastic, isn't it? And I'm able to see this from my room. It just looks so stunning on the outside. There's a lot of cowpen in there as well. Let's make our way up to Super Nintendo World. It's just, everything's just so good. I wish I knew what I was talking about. And I think that screen I was on about inside each portal that goes up the top of you, it's in every portal. I didn't think that was the case. And then up here, if I zoom it in, you can see the characters moving around. They're spinning. That's a really nice touch, that is. This is possibly the least I'm excited. Oh, sorry, I can't speak. It's probably the least I'm excited about land. I'm still excited to go in there and have a look. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the exterior. I get that's part of the theme and how you're immersed in there. And that's why they've got to have the wall like it is. But yeah, look at this. Oh, I love the colours of this one. All the details on the side there. It's just crazy good. And they got 2 escalators. Oh, that music. I'm going to try and talk as loud as I can because obviously Nintendo are quite fussy with their IP, so I'm not going to have any like panic shots in this land if I can help it. But look at it, it's just great. Oh, everything's just so nice. They could have just left that without any lighting and it worked. Oh wow. It's when you come out of the pipe, like in the game. I think that's Peaches over there. Is that Mini Bowser? I'm not entirely sure. I do remember the characters, I just don't remember the name. Oh, sorry. And here we go. I have heard there's a lot of stairs in Super Nintendo World. And that music's fantastic. Oh my god. Have a look up here. See the shell moving. And then you got the little guy up there. There's so many different effects like that, including the one up there. There's one up there that slides up and down. I'll try and get a closer look at it. Yeah, it's quite difficult to see. Loads of different effects like that around here. It'd be quite hard to get everything in. Yeah, I think Minecraft Madness. So I'm going to go and have a look at that area in Donkey Kong Country first. It's right at the back down here. And I think Yoshi's is down here. And up there as well, I think Bowser's Challenge is Mario Kart, so it doesn't seem that bad at the moment in terms of pathways, but I've been told it can get quite claustrophobic. So yeah, let's go and have a look at Donkey Kong Country, shall we? Mario and Luigi! Hello! I did play Mario quite a lot on my Game Boy Color when I was a little kid. That was the last time I played any Mario game really, to any extent. Fantastic. Now I'll get over to Donkey Kong. Here we go. Yeah, the paths aren't as narrow as I thought they would be. I wish there was a bit more room in here because it's quite busy. And I did overhear a staff member say and they might have to introduce like a virtual queue. When they say virtual queue, like a slot. So they let people enjoy the rides during the day instead of being forced to wait in a 2-hour queue every time. Again, Sun Streets are the bane of my existence. Yeah, there's just not enough room, is there? But here we are. Oh, there's so much sun. There we go. Donkey Kong Country, let's go. Even this walkway is fantastic. They have got some room for expansion around here as well, that I've been told, so. Oh, look at the rock work. Is that real? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if that's real or not, but it doesn't matter. It's the effect. Oh wow, look at the archway. There is a Donkey Kong drink that I really want to try. It won't be today. The music. Oh, they need some sort of thing to cool you down because oh wow, that's really warm. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the divider. I understand this part of the theme, but there's part of the fake track for Minecraft Madness. Yeah, you can't help but get in people's way. It's kind of frustrating. And Donkey Kong over here. Yeah. Oh, I've seen Minecraft Madness. Donkey Kong and his bananas. You do see quite a lot of the cars going around, but apparently it's not very good capacity-wise, and it does break down quite a lot. And as you can see, as we get closer to it, to Minecraft Madness, it's getting more crowded the further you get in. I kind of want a day where it's overcast so I can get some better pictures, because I've hardly been able to take any. And Singer Riders is at capacity, so good luck getting on there then. But I have heard also, so it's not a great ride for Singer Rider, and it's on 200 minutes. No, thank you. I may have to do it straight away at early entry, maybe on Wednesday or something, or Tuesday, so I have no idea when I'm going to get this done. Maybe later on, I don't know. But here you can see the fake track. You can see the track underneath there. Yeah, that's really cool. Again, clean water. Wonder when the next car's going to come around. Yeah, because I do like that effect. But apparently it's rough as well. That's something that I've been told by other people, so. I've not seen another car yet though. Where is it? There we go. I had to get out there after seeing that queue. There's too many people in there. It's either tonight or later on in the afternoon where it's going to die down. I don't think it's going to be that quiet, so I think it may be an early entry thing tomorrow. To get in the queue for my car, I'll just do that and then come back for Yoshi's and the rest of the world. I'm not a massive fan of that exterior, like I said. I thought it was brighter than that as well, to be honest. I get it again, I'm repeating myself that it's part of the theming, but I just don't like it. You see, it's not a perfect park, and that's good. Yeah, I might go and have a look at the Kronos Tower now, right at the front of the park, and because I'm staying at the Helios, I didn't enter at the front, so yeah, let's go and take a look at that. It's such a shame how crowded it is, isn't it? Yeah, we're having another look in there later on. Hopefully get a ride on one of the rides, because I don't really want to any single rider because they don't move that quick apparently, so now I kind of want to do Minecraft Manor to see if it is that rough and if it is a good ride, because again I've heard mixed reviews. Yeah, so we're going up here past the Atlantic restaurant. You do need to book that restaurant, there's a reservation system, so yeah, again, I can see the exterior. I'm just not a fan of it at all. Inside's alright, I just wish there was a bit more room. And I'm sure it's the same in Japan and in Hollywood. So, yeah, you've got plenty of these around if you want to get some beverages. I did just fill my water bottle up. I've got a 750ml water bottle. That's refillable at the freestyle machines. And it is cleaner water apparently. I do not like drinking tap water anyway, let alone in another country, so. Yeah. There's not much going on around this path here, but yeah, you do get about 10 to 15 minutes more early entry, or head start up for early entry if you leave the Helios instead of coming through the front entrance. So that gives you an advantage for my car. Let's just hope it's opening on time tomorrow, because I've not really used my early entry today. Yeah, it's really quiet around here. Have they got any plans for down there maybe? Yeah, it's just, I'm not sure about this area. They've got a service animal area, got a bit of shade over here. Yeah, just enjoying a walk down here. Oh, that's nice and cold. And something else I just forgot to mention when I was in Dark Universe as well, that's also got great AC in the Monsters Unchained single rider. So I have done 2 rides on that. I probably wouldn't do 3 or 4 in a row. And actually I might go and have a look in the shop. I wasn't planning on doing that today, but because we've not done every ride so far, why not? So yeah, this is the Otherworld's Mercantile. I think that's how I pronounce it. And as soon as you walk in, I think this is the only entrance, you've got Super Mario merch. Get in. I'm not a massive fan. I do like it, but there's a reason I didn't rush to it in the morning. Oh, it's AC in here, it's just fantastic. Got some pillows. It's mainly for the kids really, the younger families. Mario and Luigi outfits. You got your usual pin badges, etc. I'm going to have a proper look at merch at some point, because they have got a studio store as well in my hotel, where I can probably get some generic Epic Universe merch. You've got Peaches, Yoshi pillow, and slippers. It's really nice. What's this over here? I think this is generic. I can't get my words out. Generic merch. I may be getting one of those at some point. I think they do in my hotel as well. So I'm in no rush. Trying to find something I really like. Glasses are alright. The hats are pretty cool. And I do like that. Is that a popcorn bucket? It kind of looks like it. Yeah, too dark for me, especially in this climate. Oh, we got Toothless, How to Train Your Dragon. I've got to say, Dark Universe is my favourite so far. I know we're in How to Train Your Dragon now, Isle of Berk, but oh, that's nice. That may be a purchase. That's amazing, all the different worlds on there. And Monsters Unchained is my highlight, along with the areas and. Ah, look at this. Sword and shield set. Oh, I found Dark Universe. Here we go. Got the usual merch, mugs, bags. I want a nice shirt. It's a shirt. I like the dark theming, but on clothes, for some reason, I'm not a massive fan. That's nice, but I want some very specific merch. Like monsters or something. Wolfman, and you've got Dracula. Pretty cool animatronics in Monsters. Yeah, I want a generic shirt, really. I can't really find anything. Oh, wait a minute, found one. Again, it's a black t-shirt. I probably will still get it if I can find a good size. It's pretty nice. It'd be good for I'm back at home. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of merch from around the rest of the park. That's pretty cool. Yeah, some pretty good merch. Just a quick look there. And the central piece. How did I miss this? It's like a telescope. Is that what it is? What do they call it? I know they got Stardust over there. There's a little nod to the ride. That's pretty fantastic. I've just come to the front of the park. And it's absolutely stunning, as I thought it would be. Got the Kronos Tower here, all the different icons. I think that's what they are for the park. I think you see Super Mario up there. The lighting conditions aren't the best. You've got a bit of a cloud behind it, so. And you got the spinning section at the top. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I love the Epic logo as well. And it's not actually that busy at the moment around here, which is great. I've been able to get plenty of pictures around this section and a few clips here and there for Instagram. And I just love everything they got going on here. Everything, all the details, the fantastic thematic music. And when I say the different icons, I think there's a gate down there that's showing them right in between the turnstiles or the entry procedure. So yeah, and apparently there's some empty spots on there for future lands. So who knows what's coming? But yeah, fantastic. The sun's not in my eyes at the moment. There's a bit of a breather from that. Been able to see things properly while squinting. I love the gardening around here, like all the work they've done in putting this together. Sorry, there's somewhere up here that I think it's like, I don't know if it's some sort of food place. It may be invitation only, but apparently there is something there. Yeah, just all the buildings by the side. You got, I think you got buggy rental, that sort of thing here. And I presume you got guest services down here. So yeah. And all the car parks are over that side, and you've got Stalinova and Terra Luna. I think that's the name, right over the other side of the car park, like a 15-minute walk away. So yeah, I nearly forgot to walk through the portal then. And here we go, let's walk through the portal, shall we? I was just waiting for a moment there, so I wasn't in people's pictures. It's a fantastic photo opportunity, especially at this time of day, where it's gone 3 o'clock. And everyone's at the right, specifically that way, to the left, to the intended world. And you can walk down this way as well. But I did go down the left side from Dark Universe just a minute ago, so yeah, I think that's the place I was on about there. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, let's read this, shall we? We've not actually read one in full yet. You wander next. Oh, sorry, I can't get my words out again. You wonder which. Again, I apologise. You wonder next which path to chart. The answer lies within your heart. Very inspirational. I kind of need something to eat, but I'm very fussy, and especially around loads of people. So, and yeah. very impressive. Again, I forgot to talk about the flooring and the ground. It matters a lot, and this is great. And I love how they've designed it so it's all leading to one point. It's not just wasted. It's all leading up to the lunar statue, looking straight right down the middle towards the Helios statue. Right down the middle. Perfect. I thought of everything really. Well, apart from some of the exterior shots, but that's me being nitpicky. Yeah, I love this statue. Atlantic restaurant, Constellation Carousel. Oh, that breeze. I'm just going to stand here for a few more seconds. It's now time to enter the wizarding world of Harry Potter and Ministry of Magic for the first time since this morning. It was very sunny this morning, but there's less sun streaks in the sky now, so get a better view. I do love the spinning. Is there an icon? I don't know. You know, like on the Super Mario one, this one spins as well. It's like some sort of hourglass. For dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. They are very inspirational, and I do love. I didn't really notice this earlier because I was too busy waiting for the ride. They're wands around the outside of the portal. Yeah, I'm not actually going for the Battle of the Ministry, and I wasn't going to go for a show, but there's 20 minutes till the Circuit Arcanist, so we're going to make our way over there. Normally I like to be about 25 minutes, half an hour before, but yeah, I don't really need any specific spot. You're not allowed to record in there anyway, at least you aren't for your vlogs anyway. I'll try and get a couple of clips for Instagram. I'm sure it's going to be busy in there. There are multiple showings. Normally the shows are past 1 o'clock. They don't go any earlier than that, so there's no shows at like 10 AM for example. Yeah, it's much brighter down here than it was this morning. You've got to be careful with your battery. If you're using a camera like this Pocket 3 and always trying to record something. Oh yeah, that's cool. Much cooler. Even all the details on here. You see the tent down here. I wasn't a massive fan of this circus tent entrance, and because I don't really know the story, you'd have to tell me a bit more about it, but yeah, I actually quite like it in person. It's like a lot of things in this park, they look better in person, like the nets on Curse of the Werewolf. Coupe de Quidditch. There are a couple of quick services around here I think as well. Yeah, let's make our way into the Circuit Arcanist. Probably butchering that name, but let's make our way in, shall we?
Treasured guests, please move all the way forward, making room for one and all behind you. Thank you.
Look at this queue line for the show. I didn't realise it was this detailed. Wow. Yeah, this is fantastic. I do love this. The music's fantastic. I've got to be careful not to do too many shots without talking because it is Harry Potter. It's a big IP. I don't know how much I can show you, but yeah, look at this. Yeah, it reminds me of Quidditch for some reason. I could be totally wrong. What's this? It's that. Yeah, the music's very atmospheric. It's very soothing actually. For some reason, I never thought I'd use that word in a theme park. And the lighting is amazing. Just look at this queue. It's like show for crying out loud. The entry.
Treasured guests, please move all the way forward, making room for one and all behind you. Thank you.
Thank you. There's some sort of fairground. I don't know if is that it? I don't know. I don't know the Fantastic Beasts films, so I wouldn't really understand this story anyway. And it is 10 minutes to go until the showtime, so I'm wondering how this works. I thought you could show up in the arena quite a bit before, but obviously not. And I have heard of something special on this show. Some sort of, I think some sort of scene change. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. Obviously I can't film, and I don't want to do it secretively, but I like to follow the rules. So yeah, we're about to get in. Here's the arena.
Quiet now! Has Bliney not seen the beautiful sight of so many guests for the performance? Ringmaster Stender will be pleased.
Blimey doesn't understand why Burgle and Blimey work to repair carts and cages if the circus has no beasts now.
Back to work! The both of you, Ringmaster Stender wants those cages clean.
Oh, yes, sir. Of course, sir.
We've got a huge crowd for once! Welcome! Are you here to see the world-renowned Berserk canoe? And the wonders that lie beneath these 10 walls.
Hello.
Wait! What are you doing? Ringmaster Skender's going to know that I opened a suitcase.
How do they do the scene changes in the Circuit Canoe? That's how I pronounce it, by the way, I did get it wrong. But yeah, such a fantastic show, possibly the best show I've ever seen at a theme park. Dark Universe and Monsters Unchained, and that, my two favourite parts of the day so far. Well, I say two favourite parts of the day. The circuit is one of the highlights, out of many highlights. It's kind of hard to think what's best and what you don't like as much, because it's kind of difficult. Thursday things, I'm always thinking about stuff in my head like that, but absolutely amazing show. All the different characters. You got the ringmaster in his suitcase, the Fantastic Beast, and you got that lady, I don't know her name, but he did say the name, but she like meets the beast, like she's very compassionate, and I like that dragon at the end that brings the curtain across. And there's just so many little details in it. All the creatures, like one of the creatures starts digital and walks out from like the screen. It's like really amazing effects. All the different lighting effects, the colours, the sounds above you and around you. Absolutely crazy show the Circuit can do. And yeah, I can't believe how good that queue line is as well. So I've just had a small break at back of the hotel, back of the Helios. That's a real big benefit of staying there. Yes, it's expensive, but I could just go back. It took literally 2 minutes to walk back there. It's very simple to get back into the park. They used a photo identification, so it knows you've got a ticket. Although I didn't have to show my key card, so maybe they know through the system that I'm okay to enter the park again. But it's about 5:45 now. I've noticed on the app that fire drill, I think it's on 10 minutes over at Berk. Constellation Carousel, something similar. And Minecraft Madness is a bit of a nightmare because it is delayed. The last time I checked about 5 minutes ago. And Yoshi's is 40 minutes, so... The thing is, I wanted to do one day vlog, didn't I? And then do a land vlog from each area. But it's not really going to work out that way because I might not get everything in today. So I probably have to scrap that idea. So yeah, I'm actually going to go to the right actually, past the Asian restaurant. Going right Constellation Carousel. It's such a shame, I wanted to do those area videos. It's quite a lot of hard work I've been sitting just doing this normal vlog, so yeah, there'll be less videos from the trip, but I'll be able to spread them out a bit more instead of getting pressured to do it. I always want to do something really well, so it's kind of difficult. So yeah, had something small to eat. I'm still hungry because prices in the hotel are atrocious. I may have to get a delivery at some point from an Instacart or something. Yeah, and I've noticed as well, Monsters Unchained over in Dark Universe is such a people eater. I've probably mentioned it 100 times already. But over there in Dark Universe, 10-minute queue most of the day. I even went down that sing rider, didn't I, earlier? And it was just basically walk on. Even the main queue is like a 5-minute queue. Yeah, it's going to be amazing at night. So it probably will be a day 2 vlog like the usual format I get. And I didn't want to do that, but that's just the way it's going to be really. Unless for some reason the Super Mario rides go down quite considerably. So I want to go through every part of the park at night. Giving myself about 15-20 minutes in each area just to absorb it really, all the theming, the atmosphere at night. So yeah, I've watched one show today, the car canoe. I wasn't planning on doing that, so it has a lot has changed. So I've got one more shot of the Untrainable Dragon. That's going to be tomorrow. Time of filming is Saturday the 13th of September. So yeah, as I said, in Sunday is going to be quite a long crowd. So I hope so anyway. I've changed my mind. I'm over at Isle of Berk. Yeah, the carousel looked like I had a longer queue than 5 minutes. And while I will get that on this trip, it may not be today. So, yeah, Sunday looks like it's actually going to be a vlog then. Yeah, fire drill I'm going to get on. That's if it's still 10 minutes. It gets to that point in the day where I need to be a short queue. I need that burst of energy. That's the problem with Florida. You go in with all the intentions of having a busy day, but it's the heat, it's the exhaustion, not eating properly. And I'm a very fussy eater, as you probably know now. So it's quite hard to find something to eat, and drink alone is not enough. So yeah, I'm going to go this way. So I think this is the right way. I'm going to go and have a look at where the Untrainable Dragon is. I'm not going to actually watch it, but yeah, I'm going to see. This is what this part of the area looks like really. I've not been down here yet. Not spent enough time in the Isle of Berk. I probably, the theming itself I like, but the paths are a bit too wide. So, get nitpicking. There's not really anything wrong with that unless they need it like that. Oh, look at this. Nice animatronic. I had no idea this was here. You'd have to tell me what it is though. I have no idea. It looks like it has its own proper entrance, which I've just seen in the distance. I keep getting leaves knocked on me, so if you saw the camera move there, it was that. There's so many different details. I have got Tuesday and Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday, where I'm going to go around each area, not on camera, but get loads of pictures and clips, dedicate time to that and less riding, because it'd be more busy anyway. And I'm not getting enough pictures, as many as I like today. Look at the carving. Is that a real carving? It doesn't look like it, does it? If you look closely, but that's a stunning detail of a dragon and a little kid. I'm guessing that's a character, which I have no idea about. You've got toothless treasures. This camera is playing games with me again. So ever since I updated the firmware, it's just misbehaving. So there's where the Untrainable Dragon is. It's got similar sort of times to the Arcanoe, but it's slightly different. So I'm going to go on that, not go on it, but I'm going to view that tomorrow probably. Oh, look at the dragon tail. Even that's moving. I'm guessing there's lots of other details that I've missed. Loads of different sounds, like a scorpion tail there. Yeah, there's so many different. Like I said earlier, I was probably in this area when I said it. There's so many things you can look at. You can spend hours here. I wonder what's down here. Oh yeah, I think I saw a picture of that when they were constructing it. That's the maintenance area, I think, for fire drill. It's a splash battle. The last time we did a splash battle was probably at Alton Towers, about galleons. But I think this one is a bit different. Just a little bit. As you can see, one boat's out of service. Yeah, the queue doesn't look too bad. I'm going to try and get in the line. Hopefully it's no more than 20 minutes. Yeah, you got quite a few of these bridges in the area. A lot of water. I love water at a theme park. Do you know what? Fire drill was a brilliant splash battle. Much better than any other ones I've done. Yes, you get wet on the likes of Bow Galleon, but the theming in this one. Just look at all the theming. Like, they're made to look like wood, aren't they? Like these dragons, these trees. You've got some wing effects down there for the dragons. You can see the wings moving. Yeah, it all makes it look like wood. It might even be wood for all I know. I have no idea how this attraction's made. Yeah, even the boats are fantastic. You've got shields on the side, you've got the dragon head and the tail on the ends of the boats. Yeah, there's a load of boats. It looks like a short layout, but it's actually pretty long for a splash battle. You don't want it to be too long. It's just about the right length. There's only about 5-minute queues. They had 2 lines, one to the left and one to the right. I think maybe a certain number of people in the group go down the left, because I got ushered down there, which is a much shorter queue. So, well, plenty of seating there right next to the water. And luckily, and because I'm in Florida, and the humidity and heat, I'm drying off very quickly, so, which is kind of a good thing. Got a ride on the green side and now the other side. Yes, it's definitely less intense, but I actually think there's more airtime for some reason. I don't know, maybe there's another reason why I'm feeling more airtime, I don't know. Maybe I was a bit more of a looser restraint. I just love these turnarounds. And that's celestial spin. I think the more I ride it, the more I'm going to fall in love with this coaster, because that's just absolutely top-notch interaction between 2 coaster trains. I've been on Twisted Colossus, and that has like the, what do they call it? What's this side stall? I should know that as a coaster enthusiast. But how it wave turn, that's what it is, a mini wave turn on Twisted Colossus. That's a good interaction, but this is taking it up another level. It's top-notch. I absolutely love the element, and I love that you've got 2 lots of airtime hills as well. You've got the first launch here. You obviously got the 2 turns into the first launch. The yellow side's on the right, where I'm looking at, and then the left side is the green. And I didn't realise what that was. I think that's a shooting star. Yes, the station's a bit better. You see a lot of metal, but it does fit the theme. The more I think about it, I'm just being nitpicky. And as you can see, the operations are absolutely amazing. It's on a 10-minute wait. I probably waited a little bit less than that, even with the metal detectors. So, and luckily I could go back up the exit stairs to get those off-road shots. I didn't realise you could. And it wasn't actually Mitties who asked. It was actually a staff member who said you can go up there. So I was very happy when they said that. Got some more pictures of the sorry. Thinking of something else, the airtime hills. Now I'm going to try and get a spot to get a shot of the celestial spin. I think that, is it just celestial spin or is it celestial spins? I'm not entirely sure, but here they come again. I love the mist effect here. It's just crazy how good this ride is, and it's fairly smooth. Got no Mac rattle, you can feel it a little bit, but it's just how Macs run on the track. Like, it's not rough, it's very smooth. Airtime is great, it's not overpowering. The elements are some of the best on the coaster, the interaction I've never seen before, so it's definitely one of my favourites in the world. Instant top 10 if I get a top 10, I reckon, yeah, Stardust Racers, both sides done. The sun is starting to go down, it's about 7 PM, 3 hours till park close, and the sunset is approaching very quickly. Yeah, I've already shown you a couple of clips of our just before this. Yeah, it's actually lighter on camera, you know that by now, but yeah, it's just the glow of the sun. There's still enough sun there to get good pictures, but not loads of glare, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, the lighting's actually gorgeous on the buildings. I was just getting some off-road shots there of hiccups. I've not actually had another ride, but that ride I had on Stardust, wow. But the sun's actually gone down more since that ride, and it's only about 10 minutes ago, so. Yeah, lantern. I can't get around how good that bit is. I've walked past it numerous times today, over the water, at S-turns. They're so underrated. It reminds you of Cheetahs, S-turns. It's about 3 or 4 in a row. Very rapid. It's why I want to go on Pantherion or I-305. That's like an extreme version of an S-turn. Even the little shops. This vlog's going to be like 1,000,000 hours long. I just know it is, so I'm sorry about that. Probably boring you. I still can't find a spot for the celestial spin. It's just going through it now. Well, there was this spot down there, but you have to zoom in quite far. And the quality goes down quite a lot, so maybe I can walk down the side of the Stardust entrance, I don't know. But people have got shots of it. So I'm a bit stuck in a bit of a dilemma, so yeah, I'm going to show you a few more shots of the park at sunset. How we're blabbering on. I'm going to go from there. This park is absolutely gorgeous, and it's amazing how quick it got dark. I went into Super Nintendo World there, and it was still kind of light in the background, and all of a sudden 10 minutes later it's pitch black. Well, in the area it feels like pitch black, but now I'm outside, you can still see a bit of light above the trees over there. So I'm going to make my way down to Dark Universe, and it'll be just before it gets dark, so yeah, I'm going to try and get a few clips here and there from each land. Some of them I may talk, some of them I may not. Got to be careful with that music. You know what YouTube are like. Yeah, the Oak and Star Tavern. I think we got the name wrong. I think I called it the Oak and Tavern or something like that. This is going to be a difficult vlog to edit. I mentioned it earlier. I'm probably going to have about 2 hours worth of clips. So I'm going to have to cut that down. That's too long. But I'm so excited. You just want to get the camera out. I don't know what to pick and what not to pick to put in. So I'm so sorry for that, everyone. I just love filming everything, taking pictures. And wow, I've seen Helios up close from just in that viewing area near the Helios statue, and it just looks stunning from this angle. I'm going to have to get a picture from here once I exit Dark Universe. But oh my, there's some lighting. Oh my god. Yeah, it wasn't that great at sunset because there's so many buildings. It wasn't that great, but this portal, Jesus Christ, I just love the purple. Like, it's slightly off colour on video. It looks slightly better in person, but yeah, it's still fantastic, isn't it? Every land does great music, even in Super Nintendo World. It's all the little sounds. Oh wow! I was just in here about half an hour ago, and as you can see, it's quite light on camera, but it's much darker in person. But you get the gist, don't you? Really, you can still see this lovely land in the dark. And this is a good photo opportunity as well that I've seen people use. I'm going to be absolutely knackered at the end of tonight to Darkmoor Village. One of the shops, I think I mentioned it earlier, Pretorius. Again, about the names. Actually, it looks great on. I'm looking at the screen now. It actually looks really good. I think that having it not be too dark makes it great for you guys, anyway. Oh, it's just so. I don't know where to point my camera at. Everyone sees you move and they still walk into you. It's kind of funny. Oh my god. Oh my. I need to wait a few minutes for it to go properly dark. It's probably around 8:30, I reckon. They'll go properly dark. Look at the lights. There's screens up there. They're not just flashing lights, they're actually moving images on there. It's a bit difficult to get the good point of view without sacrificing quality, so look at it. It's still on 10 minutes. Absolutely incredible dark ride. I never got a long line. Now I'm over at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, at night time. Oh, look at that. Le Cirque Arcanu. I nearly butchered it again. I still probably did, but it's fantastic. The architecture. I don't think I mentioned that word all day. I'm surprised with myself, actually. There's so much music in this area. I've got to be careful. That's another topic of discussion. I don't want to have any problems with my videos, so yeah, I think all the showings are done now, so I don't think they run past their clock, so you already see the Ministry of Magic. No, it won't be any different inside, so no need to show you that. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I think I prefer Dark Universe. You're not going to get much out of view in this area a bit more. Yeah, it just looks nice at night. It's still gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Every area I've been in is gorgeous, especially Celestial and Dark Universe. Celestial is a great central area, central plaza. Could you call it a plaza? I'm not entirely sure. But look at that eagle. At least I think that's an eagle. You've got loads of shops. I think you've got Le Gobelin Noir. That's not Le Gobelin Noir, but it is around here somewhere, so you've got all sorts. If I was doing that video about the land, you'd know, but I'm not anymore, so yeah. And here we are. I think this is the last portal, if I remember correctly. Then I'm going to have a night ride on Stardust after this, so maybe I'll just squeeze in one on Hiccups Wing Races, I don't know. It has had a fairly long queue today, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to try and get on Hiccups Wing Gliders if I can. I've got another 3 days, so yeah, everyone stops for a photo opportunity at the portals. I get it, it's not really there for, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish there was some more lighting. Actually, do you know what? It actually looks lighter there on camera. Like the effects look better, if you get what I mean. It actually looks quite low, the light does, in person, which is normally the other way around, isn't it, really? For the effects, that is. Yeah, it looks much brighter. It doesn't really look blue in real life. It looks bluey white, but it does on camera. So it's better for you guys. Here it comes again. There's no lights on the train. There's no lights on the train. What's going on? And look at that. And that's just a play area. If they can do a play area's entrance alright, then I'm sure the rest of the park's going to be alright. If you're ever coming to the park, so always look at some of the lower attractions. What I mean is, something like a play area like that, if it's really themed well and presented well, you know they put the effort in around the park. Again, the lighting looks different. For some reason, it looks whiter, much whiter in person. On the camera, sorry. It's quite a dull light in person, but again, I'm not complaining, it looks better on camera. It looks good either way, doesn't it, to be honest? Yeah, I wish there was some more lighting on Stardust. The trains do have lights, but I wish there was some chasing lights and running lights as the train went across through the track, through the layout, sorry. Got Dragon Races Rally over here. That's one ride I've not done yet. I need all 3 in Super Nintendo World, and those. I don't have to do both, I could just do one, but yeah. There's not many to do. So there will be a day 2 vlog, some re-rides on my favourites, and of course, I'll try and focus on the ones I haven't done. But these are not a priority, because I can feel sick depending on what time of day I ride them.
Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite, channeling the power of the stars as Celestial Park bids you goodnight.
So there we go, a very long day at Universal Epic Universe. My first ever visit to this incredible theme park. One day, and I've already said that, so yeah, fantastic. I think it came from my initial arrival to the Helios Grand Hotel. When I went through the lobby and saw the Helios statue, then I saw Celestial Park beyond it. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy how good this park is. You've got Monsters Unchained, Battle of the Ministry, Stardust Racers, both sides, green and yellow, and then the rest of the park, Celestial Park itself. For all the, I was about to say all the rides, but you got Constellation Carousel, which I didn't do today, but you got that nice nice ride building. You got fountains everywhere, water everywhere, especially around Hiccup's Wing Gliders, Dragon Races Rally, and all those rides in Berk. There's just water everywhere, and I love water in a theme park. It's amazing. The queue lines, the ride systems that I've experienced today, crazy, and they're combined together to create complete packages. Monsters Unchained is one of my favourite ever dark rides already after only 2 rides. I did 1 main queue and 1 single rider, and surprisingly it was 10 minutes for most of the day. When I had my single rider, yeah, it was still only 5 minutes for the main queue, so fantastic. You've got a bit of time if you go over the main queue to have a little stare at the theming, because Dark Universe is crazy. I absolutely love it. It's possibly my favourite, although I kind of like it the same as Isle of Berk. Isle of Berk is a bit more wide open because they're expecting few more people in there, but I think they're all popular in their own way. This Minecraft Man is popular in a not so good way because of the ride, and maybe the ride system and the queue. And that was closed for most of the day, and mainly after lunchtime, I think. And I didn't get to do that out of Yoshi's or Bowser's Challenge, but it's alright. I'm going to do another day too, another day here at the park, and another 2 off camera. So yeah, I should be able to get the rides in that I didn't do today. Maybe won't fit in Dragon's Races Rally, but we'll see what happens. But just the queues, the ride systems, the lands, the worlds, whatever you want to call them, that I've seen today, combined with the Cosmos Fountain show at the end, the fountains, water, lighting effects, the atmosphere, the theming, just literally everything. It's actually not been busy as I thought it would be for a Saturday. Yes, the rides have been fairly busy in spots, but you would kind of expect it to be more for a park like this in its opening year, even though September's traditionally a quieter month. But yeah, it's alright. But I hope you enjoyed what I've been doing today. It should be, before editing this, it should be my most action-packed vlog ever. But it's going to be difficult to cut a lot of that out because I think it's just all amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.